What's going on, everyone? Back again here to review the brand new Storm AccuTour Ruby. Today we're going to take a look at how the AccuTour Ruby and the Phaze V compare, both with that same R2S pearl cover stock, just different cores obviously. So let's get right to the video. All right, y'all, let's check out this Storm AccuTour Ruby. We're gonna compare today to the Phaze V, so let's get right to it here. If you watched my first video, this ball is super, super impressive. If you're someone who likes to go around the lane a good little bit, but you don't need that super hook shape down lane, like a lot of shape. This was right in between some of those quick and really fast response balls and in between those. Like, it's not overly, we call it jerky or flippy, but it's also not super, super smooth. I mean, it's, when you think pearlized version of an AccuTour, this is what you get in this Ruby. Like that one. So, like I say, it lets me get away with a couple that I don't feel like are so great. Said I like that. I think it was a little firm. And we are on the house shot, so there's quite a bit of volume in the middle. There you go. Oh, wow. That one was much slower and rotated. So there's the big differences. Now, I've touched on this a lot, but what makes a really good ball for me is, you know, I want to see the versatility. What does it do when I throw it this way? What does it do when I throw it another way? And I really like what this ball does when I throw it, you know, different ways with tricks and whatnot. Like, much forward on that one. And it's just not as quick as the shot before. My biggest thing that I like to see is versatility. And when I have a ball that's versatile, it means I can do a lot of different things with it. And I like to have one ball that I can do 10 things with. And I feel this Ruby is one of them. That one picked up a little sooner, so I think I'm gonna move a couple more left, and then we'll get into the Phaze V. The reason I want to compare the Phaze V to the Ruby is it has the same R2S pearl cover, but with a different core. It's got the Phaze core, the velocity core. All right, I'll move a couple left here with the Ruby. And 9 pins. Some early friction now. We filmed a few videos already and starting to get a really defined hook spot in the middle now. All right, so now we're gonna get into this Phaze V. R2S Pearl velocity core from the Phaze line. Phaze line and AccuTour line have been fan favorites for years. So I felt this one was a pretty accurate comparison, stronger core. First shot with Phaze V. Much smoother, quite a bit earlier due to its core. Flares a little bit more. than the emerald. I mean, sorry, excuse me, the ruby. So many jewels in the IQ line. So I got my hand around that one, and it really started up. I think if I threw the ruby there, I think it probably flushes them. But that's just the difference there in core, because they do have the same cover. That's what I was afraid of with the Phaze V. Core's earlier, so it's gonna make it bleed off a little bit more than the ruby, and just didn't quite have enough energy to go through the pins down there. And those who like the Phaze V, you want to step down, you're probably gonna look at this ruby. So I got that one more in the oil, hoping that it wouldn't burn up as much as it did the shot before. It's why it flat tinned. And it went a little too far. And that could have been a little fast for the move that I made there. So let's try that again and see if it's just the ball or if it was me. No, it was me for sure. Threw that one just a touch softer and shaped just fine. But I definitely see the Phaze V being much stronger, earlier, smoother. The ruby, you're going to be able to go around the lane a little bit better than the Phaze V, just because of how much earlier the Phaze V is. We have a ton of options to choose from. And like I say, if you already have a Phaze V, sometimes it gets a little lazy. This ruby's gonna be a great addition. But still, when I get it to the friction and throw it slower and rotate it, I can get it to shape. But the ruby lets me do it a lot easier, if that makes sense. So let's throw the ruby from there. I won't be able to rotate it quite as much as that one because we would leave something quite ugly out there. Yeah, see, luckily I got the hit, but it's much cleaner and more responsive than the Phaze V. And you know, we have a lot of pearl balls to choose from, but they're all different in their own way. And this ruby is going to complement, you know, Fate, Phaze V, Revenant. What else do we have? The Hypes. It's gonna be a little stronger than the Hype due to this IQ Tour core. All right, let's go on to end on. Cue the outro. All right, there you have it, guys. Brand new Storm IQ Tour Ruby compared to the Phaze V. Phaze V, earlier, smoother. Ruby, much cleaner, more responsive. Sorry, I keep messing up. There's a lot of jewels, so I just keep thinking emerald, ruby. But anyhow, great addition to the Storm line. If you're looking for a complement to your Phaze V, something a little weaker, a little cleaner, more responsive, check out the IQ Tour Ruby. Make sure you go to your local Storm VIP Pro Shop, pre-order yours now. It's available March 17th. And when you go to drill an IQ Tour Ruby, make sure you throw turbo products in there. Check out apparelefx.com. Use my coupon code at the beginning of the video. Get you 10% off. I'm looking really good. Stuff feels really good. Best apparel in the game in my opinion. And yeah, that's all I got for now. Please like, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.